Hey guys, it's Jacob here, and today I've decided to react to a top 10 high school romance animes and see a list, see if I agree with them, see if I think they should be in the top 10, stuff like that. Maybe tick off a few people, depends on who comments, if anybody comments.
Oh, young love, ain't it grand? Okay, Tiger Ice Soccer, will you take me for your... Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 high school romance anime. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the anime that features two characters falling in love inside a high school setting. Keep in mind we won't be including romance between two students outside of a high school, which sadly means we have to say no to your name.
In our dreams, that girl and I... We're switching places?
Number 10, School Rumble. School life is never simple.
I don't know much about School Rumble. I've never watched it. Probably one of some of the older anime I haven't seen. I don't watch too much of the older anime simply because I'm used to 4K now and 1080, and most of the older anime isn't in 4K or 1080, so I don't really watch it because the quality's crappy. And it could be a great anime, but I just if the quality is crappy for me anyways, I just can't finish it. I was like, I'm not watching this. It's quality's too crappy for me. And I mean, I like my HD clear shit. And that might tick off a lot of people, but that's just how I am.
Especially when all those hormones start acting up and you find yourself falling hopelessly.
By the way, I've been watching anime since 2008, so I'm going on a decade now. The only anime that I've watched that's really old, well, I've watched a few, your big anime, Naruto, all that, One Piece, all your old anime. Kaze no Stigma. There's a few other old anime that I enjoyed that the quality's not so bad that I could withstand it. But and some of the older anime now are getting a Blu-ray and HD quality remake, so that's kind of cool too. If School Rumble ever goes back and gets a Blu-ray remake to HD quality and it looks better than the original, I might watch it. But let me continue on.
In love. It's her. Holy crap.
Now hold on, young man. I've
gotta be in her class!
For Tenma and Harima, every day is a comedic catastrophe as they try to confess their feelings towards their high school crushes. For Tenma, it's the decent but ultimately uninterested nice guy. For Harima, it's Tenma.
My angel. Why is she so friggin' cute?
Yes, the school's resident rebel is head over heels for our main girl, but try as he might, fate just keeps getting in the way of his confessions. Bonus points for persistence, though.
Get your clothes off right now.
Number 9, Lovely Complex.
Lovely Complex. Another anime I haven't seen. Wow. Again, I haven't seen none of the older ones, besides what was mainstream back in the day. And anything during 2008 or after 2008, unless I was just uninterested in it. But I won't go on too much about this now. I haven't seen Lovely Complex, but I probably need to watch it.
You wouldn't have thought that something like height difference could be the driving force for a whole romantic narrative, and yet Koizumi and Otani somehow managed to make it work. These two adorable dolts certainly don't get off on the right foot. In fact, the pair of them could not be more different. And yet, through a series of hilarious trials and errors, the duo discover that they complete each other. Guess when it comes to finding the perfect partner, size doesn't even factor into it.
小泉。
Number 8, Nisekoi.
Finally, one I have seen. Yes, I love this anime so much. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck, what was his memories that he lost. Try to figure out which girl was the one he probably did all of them. I don't know if they've like said it in the manga, because I don't read manga because I feel like that's a spoiler. Like when I go into an anime, I don't want to know what happens before it happens, unless it's just like TV original or some shit. But usually I don't read the manga because I don't like to be spoiled what's happening. I like to go in there not knowing nothing. It's just me, another weird thing about me. But I'll continue on. But yes, Nisekoi is a very good anime. Season 2 was good as well. If they have a Season 3, I'll probably watch it.
Dealing with everyday life is hard when you're a teen. Imagine being the child of an...
Quick thing on that. I will not buy the Blu-rays for this because Aniplex's prices are way over the top and not even worth it. So, too bad about the Blu-rays.
Infamous Yakuza boss as well. Ishisho and Kirisaki, the offspring of two rival gang leaders, take immediate distaste to each other upon their first meeting, which makes things kind of awkward when it's revealed that in order to harbor peace between both factions, their parents insist that they pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend. This leads to a whole host of problems down the line, as the two not only have to find a way to keep their secret, but also deal with the likes of love triangles, a brewing romance, and even hitmen.
By the way, I am on team, fuck, what's her name? I can't remember her name, but it's not her.
Number 7, Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions.
I love this anime so much. I love Season 2. Yes, I've seen this one as well. It's such a good anime. We'll be buying the Blu-rays for it. Yeah, over time, eventually I'll get to buying them. But they're doing the new movie, and I hope it gets a 3rd season. I'm praying for a 3rd season because it's such a good anime.
All Yuta wanted was to have an ordinary high school experience. Unfortunately for him, that all goes out the window when Rika enters his life, a girl who happens to be the furthest thing from ordinary.
How she walks into there.
Suffering from 8th grader syndrome, Rika lives in her own fantasy world, one Yuta keeps getting sucked back into. As Yuta finds himself drawn closer and closer to the quirky but cute Rika, the wielder of the Tyrant's Eye starts to discover that real-world feelings are perhaps even more magical than her own imagination.
And I don't think they've actually kissed in Season 1 or Season 2. Like, really kissed, lip-to-lip kissed. I don't think they have. Which is kind of crazy.
Number 6, Your Lie in April.
This one should have been on the saddest list. Top 10 saddest anime romance, or top 10 saddest anime school romance, high school romance. This should have been on a saddest list. Because this one right here is so sad, and I do not want to watch it again. But yes, I've watched it once, and I will not watch it again because I do not feel like crying. So, yeah. But it's a great anime. Great, great anime.
If music be the food of love, play on. Due to a past riddled with tragedy and abuse, Kosei has lost his passion for the piano. That is, until a fateful encounter with the beautiful violinist Kaori, whose boundless energy not only leaves him smitten, but revives his musical flair.
If you want to find me, look on stage. I'll be there, playing this violin.
Fair warning now, yes, you should absolutely watch this tale of friendship, music, and young love, but also be aware that said tale is full of so much heartache that you'll need to constantly dry your eyes.
You don't know how
Yes, yes, so sad. Such a sad
close
anime.
I am right now to just losing heart.
Still, we wouldn't miss this duet for the world. Number 5, My Love Story.
I did not watch this one, but I heard it was really good, so I might watch it. It's just, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it. It's just his character, the main character, is a little bit. He doesn't fit like as a main character type person. Like he. If I saw him in another anime, I feel like he'd be a supporting character. That's all I'm gonna say about him.
We've seen odd couples in anime before, but none quite as peculiar as these two. Takeo may have a gentle soul, but he's also a giant whose bulky appearance has constantly scared away every girl he's ever liked. That is until he encounters the adorable Rinko, a girl able to look past the muscle. Thus begins a relationship that will have you crying with laughter one moment before knocking you right in the feels soon after. The innocent yet oddly realistic portrayal of Takeo and Rinko's romance is just another example of how books can't be judged by their covers. Even if said book looks like it could crush a mountain with a headbutt. Number 4, Dokusei Classmates.
Now this I have not seen. It looks like it's still airing. No, no, it doesn't. It's 2016. I was about to say it's a newer anime, and I have not seen it.
Life as a high schooler can indeed be a difficult time.
Of course, fucking Aniplex. As you can tell, I do not like Aniplex at all.
Of self-reflection, but it can also be one of immense beauty.
Just fan subs.
Nowhere better is this demonstrated than with these two polar.
I see why I wouldn't watch it. These are for those yoi fangirls, what I'll call that. Those are two guys. That's why I didn't watch this.
It's well,
Surprised this is on a list. Well, I mean, I guess it could be on a list. Girls would go crazy for this one, but I'm not interested in it.
Rihito spends his time getting perfect grades. Hikaru is busy perfecting his guitar skills. It isn't long before a chance encounter leads the two boys developing a curious interest in each other, which soon evolves into tender affection.
この間は不意のことだったけど、メガネってチューするのの邪魔になったと思う？
As both a coming-of-age story and a beautiful romance, this is one that will really make your heart flutter.
サジョが一番だ。
Number 3, Kimi ni Toroke.
Now, I know about this anime. I have not watched it. I know it has 2 seasons. That much I'm sure of. This is one I should probably watch too, because I think it's supposed to be really funny too.
These two are so perfect for each other that their chemistry almost makes us angry.
おはよう。黒沼。
In spite of being a very positive person, Sawako's naivete and ghostly appearance has earned her the nickname of Sadako, the creepy female villain of the Ring film franchise. As a result, her high school experience has been one of immense isolation. At least it is until she strikes up a friendship with Mr. Popular himself, Kazuhaya.
いいよ。ゆっくりで。
Drawn to her inspiring personality, the two find themselves growing closer and closer. Seriously, their love is so pure that you'll end up blinded by it.
ちゃんと黒沼のこと。
Number 2, Clanad.
They want to hit you with the feels. Why they gotta hit you with the feels? You didn't have to This one should be on saddest list too. On the top 10 saddest anime, this one right here should be on it. Of course.
We hope you didn't put those tissues away, because this anime will have you weeping before you know it. Happy to waste his days away, delinquent Tomoya discovers a new reason to continue his school life after encountering the endearing yet awkward Nagisa.
私 B 組の古川渚です。
よろしくな。
はい、よろしくです。岡崎智也さん。
Her motivation to revive the drama club and over-friendly nature gradually start to soften him, allowing the seeds of romance to be planted.
お前、バカかもしれないけどさ、それでいいと思う。
While the connection may be genuine, it certainly doesn't skip out on the darkness, as the series goes to great lengths to expose the pain and turmoil each are facing in their own lives.
俺と付き合ってくれ、渚。お前のことが好きだ。だから、これからもずっと俺と一緒にいてほしい。
Before we reveal our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Agami SS. Yeah, I've seen this one's like your route type anime, where the guy can choose any of the girls and go down their route, and then there's a sequel for it, SS Plus, where he went down each route and what happens later on in each route. This one was pretty good. It was good. For this honorable mention, I don't think it's not on the top like I thought it. Like it wasn't supposed to be there on the top anyways. I'm just saying it was one I liked. I enjoyed it. Watched both seasons.
これでも食らえ。もっと。
This honorable mention I have not seen. I've seen posts about it. Again, if this was like a high school romance type anime, it probably didn't interest me. But I could always go back and watch it later on if it's just got 12 episodes. It'll just take some time.
喋りたい。安住君と。どうして私？
The Orange was another one that I didn't watch. I think just like Real Life. I think Real Life would probably be the one on the honorable mentions as well. I did not watch, but I know it's somewhat funny. I think Orange is getting a second season or a spin-off or something. Not too sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But let me continue.
どうしてって、ナホにあげたいからじゃん。
Number 1, Toradora.
Toradora, of course. Who hasn't seen this anime? His top to Sunderen.
It's a tale as old as time. Nice guy with a mean-looking mug meets adorable ball of fury. They clash, they bicker, they pretty much hate each
Adorable ball of fury. I like how he said that. That was funny. Because that teases Sunderen.
other until they decide to work together in order to set the other up with their respective besties.
It doesn't change anything. We stick to the plan.
But he's with a girl!
What are you, a sexist?
Who would have guessed that the tiger and the dragon's resentment for each other would blossom into one of the most beautiful anime couplings of all time?
Why am I? Oh, I know.
Prepare to experience the full emotional spectrum, much like our characters, as they discover that all they need out of life is each other.
We could always try it again if you want.
Do you agree with our picks?
Most of them, actually a good bit of them, haven't watched or never even actually heard of. But some of them on there that I did watch, I did like, I agreed with. There was some that I expected to be an honorable mention that I didn't see. But I don't think I've watched that many school romance animes anyways. So that's probably why I didn't know a good bit of them. But yeah, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll subscribe back. And have a nice day.